Good morning, everyone, and what's poppin' on your Friday morning? Now, today is the last day of the Lunar New Year holiday, and also a very special day for many music lovers around the world because it's the birthday of late Kurt Cobain of Nirvana, of course, and Rihanna. Now, Cobain was a very influential figure in the realm of rock. He popularized grunge and also established the cultural and commercial viability of alternative rock in general. And as for Rihanna, she's a very successful artist of our time too, and she's actually one of the best-selling artists and female artists of all time, and is also active as an actress and a fashion designer as well, and an amazing versatile artist. She really is very talented. But since Cobain is not with us anymore, I hope that he's resting in peace in a better place. So once again, happy birthday to Kurt Cobain and Rihanna. And right now, we're going to get into the first song for our show. We got Natalie LaRose featuring Jeremiah with Somebody. Yeah, that was Natalie LaRose featuring Jeremiah with Somebody. And right now you guys tuning in to What's Poppin' with your boy Brian Ju on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, how do you get in contact with us? Pretty simple. All you got to do is send a text to sharp or pound 1013 for a charge of 51. If you have a Kakao account, please add TBS efm as a plus friend, and you can message us completely for free. And if you have Twitter, please follow us at TBS What's Poppin' and tweet us away. And also, if you have an email, questions, or a shout out, the address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. And those of you interested in our playlist, you can come check it out on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/efm/what's poppin'. And also, check out TBS EFM Digital Magazine. It features TBS EFM's highlight content on audio and video. You guys can download it for free on the iTunes Store or Google Play, and it's also available on Tabsin application. We have a lot more coming your way, guys, but before we do, we have a word from our sponsors, which are G Market, AXA Car Insurance, and Hwanin Pharmaceutical. Okie dokie, it is time for today's pick. Now, did you guys indulge yourself with some awesome holiday food this Lunar New Year holiday? Overindulgence during this feasting season is unavoidable. It's one of those times when we find it's nearly impossible to resist an extra helping of treats. And in spite of our best efforts to keep food indulgences to a minimum, you got family and friends forcing food down your throat. So I've got some solutions for you guys that help you recover from holiday overindulgence. Number 1, commit to a morning fast. Now, conventional wisdom says eat normally after a holiday binge, but the body says differently, y'all. Give your body a break until early or even mid-afternoon so they can have the time it needs to take care of the residuals from the day before. And after that, keep your meals lighter and track your calories for a few days. Number 2, drink some tea. Now, lay off the food for a while, but go ahead and hydrate yourselves because you guys are probably dehydrated from all the sodium that was in the food that you had. Now, chamomile can relax your nerves and digestive tract, of course, while peppermint can soothe an upset stomach. It can also help you control hunger, which is exactly what we need around this time. And number 3, go for a walk. This can aid digestion and possibly help decrease the fat your body stores as well. Then get leftovers out of your sight. Whether you encourage guests to take leftovers with them or stick them in containers to store in your freezer, moving extra food out of sight and out of mind will help you return to your normal healthy eating routine over the next few days. Also, tracking on a few more intense workouts is wonderful as well, you guys. Maximize calorie burn by doing moderate to high intensity exercises. CrossFit, hint, hint. They'll increase your metabolism for 12 to 24 hours after you're done working out. Now do about 15 reps of each squat, shoulder press, lateral side raises, bent over rows, bicep curls, tricep extensions, side bends, push-ups, leg raises, whatever you can think of. And I would say do about 3 to 5 sets, whatever you can do to try to burn the extra calories. Now this way you can beat the effect of holiday overeating and stay in shape and beautiful at the same time. Now speaking of which, we have a great song for all you beautiful people out there. This is James Blunt singing You're Beautiful. That was You're Beautiful by James Blunt. Now, You're Beautiful was the singer's breakout hit that gave him worldwide fame. The interesting thing is, Blunt was actually an officer in the British Army. Now, his father was actually a colonel in the Air Corps, and he carried on his father's legacy for 6 years, but then he felt like his place was to pursue his musical career. And I don't know what he could have achieved and how he could have contributed to society as a soldier, but that decision has definitely made him so that he can share his music with everybody around the globe. And of course, that made everybody around the globe very happy. Also, even though he's not a soldier anymore, he's serving as a patron of one charity aiming to raise money to provide better facilities for wounded British soldiers. So that's a great thing. So it looks like he's catching two birds with one stone, helping soldiers and also delighting everyone around the world with his excellent talents. Alrighty, now we got more music, great music coming your way right now. We got Trey Songz, Can't Help But Wait, and then we got Amy Winehouse with Tears Dry on Their Own. Alrighty, that was Can't Help But Wait. It's a medium tempo R&B track about a guy persuading a girl who was mistreated by her boyfriend to leave him and to come to him. And of course, Tears Dry on Their Own is a song from Winehouse's second studio album. Now, she sampled Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell's 1967 Motown classic hit, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, for the song, of course. But the melody and lyrics were written by the singer herself. Alrighty, guys, I had a lot of fun today, and that's why time is flying by, and the first half of our show is already coming to the end, and we have a great song for the first half. This is Hoku singing Perfect Day. Welcome back, y'all, to the second half of What's Poppin' on TBS efm 101.3. It's already time for the second half of What's Poppin'. Soon we're going to have Ginny in the studio to go over her segment called Say What. So if you want to find out some hot issues going around in the world, brace yourself and stay tuned. But for now, we do have a word from our sponsors. Welcome back, y'all, to the second half of What's Poppin', and now it's time for Ginny to say what? Yeah, she's very nice to me in the studio. Of course, that wasn't all like practice or anything, so
Not
of course.
coordinated.
And it's Friday. Everyone's out with their families. There's 설날, of course, the 설날 weekend.
Yes.
Everyone's having a good time. But we're in the studio right now to entertain you guys.
Yes.
So if you guys are tuning in right now, get ready for a fun second half.
Fun second half.
And how are you doing?
Very good.
Did you get to see your family?
Yes, and I believe that our listeners are our second family.
Oh,
so sweet.
We just won the hearts of all our listeners. Well, that was so sweet.
What about you,
Awesome.
Brian? How about you?
It's the same for me. Every time I have a holiday, I'm still working.
Yes.
Or I try to take, the holiday is usually my time to actually recuperate and focus on me for a little bit.
Yes.
Because a lot of
On
people
you.
realize that I'm always either here or at my flower shop or on
Yes.
TV or other radio stations. So it's like, when do I have time to relax? So I take the time for the holidays to have a relaxed period.
A quality time with yourself.
Yes.
Maybe.
Even my friends. I've seen my friends throughout the week when I can. So, I mean, a little me time is needed.
Right,
Yes, and I
that's
feel
right.
like everybody
Me time.
needs some me time.
Yes.
And speaking of me, that kind of transcends into what we're going to talk about.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Our first bit of news. Brian, before we begin, are you up for a little competition?
All right, if it's CrossFit competition, let's do it.
Nope.
Throwing
it's
weights
a
around.
singing competition.
Okay.
Actually.
Let's do this.
Okay. It's a Do Re Mi song. I'll
Okay.
start with Do.
Oh, from The Sound of Music.
Yes, you know the melodies, right?
I know the melody, but I'm not sure if I know all the lyrics, but we'll try. It'll be fun.
Okay, I'll start.
Okay.
I don't usually sing in front of public, but
Well, we're not in public. We're in a small booth, so we're
right
good.
in front of you.
Close your eyes and do it.
Yes.
It's easier that way.
Okay. Do, a deer, a female deer.
Ray, a drop of golden sun.
Me, a name I call myself.
For a long, long way to run.
Oh, you know it. C, no, so, a needle pulling thread.
La, 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 la.
D, a drink of jam and bread. Do.
Yeah, do, re, mi, fa, so, do, re, mi, fa, so.
Okay,
It's the EDM version.
EDM version.
Because all the young kids probably don't know this version. So we have to make a new, revised version for the
Yes.
youngsters who love go clubbing and stuff like that. It is Friday, so that's what we're going to do after this. We're probably go
EDM
clubbing.
version, yes.
EDM.
Partying.
There you go.
Go,
But we
go.
are talking about the song because we have news about The Sound of Music.
Yes, that's right. Grandchildren of Sound of Music Phone Trap family form indie band.
Oh my gosh.
Say
that's
what?
cool.
It's a say what moment, isn't
Yes.
it? The Von Traps, as you can imagine from their name, are the four descendants of the Trap family singers.
Awesome.
And of course, the family is the inspiration behind the popular musical film, The Sound of Music, one of my favorites.
It's a good
all-time
movie.
favorites, yes. That's right. And the group is made up of 4 members, all of them the grandchildren of Werner von Trapp, and they have performed together since their youth. Their new album will be called Dancing in Gold, and it will be released around April 14th.
Oh, it's coming soon, y'all.
Yes, soon, coming soon. And the songs in the album are said to be about embracing the imperfections of youth.
And you guys realize that imperfections don't mean it's a fault. You have to embrace that because imperfections are what makes us perfect.
Wow.
Thank you.
You're getting us deep into this morning.
That's what I do, y'all.
Yeah. Imperfections of youth.
Yes. So with no further ado, we are talking about the children from the movie. So we're going to play a song, The Children and the Captain. The song is called The Sound of Music.
And I'll sing once more.
That was The Sound of Music.
Sound
the
of
Children
Music.
and the Captain.
What's wrong with your voice?
I feel like I'm in a musical and I have to speak like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so why don't you continue to speak like that for
I'm going to try to do different accents every single half.
Okay.
Our next bit of news is a better famous song. This song was more an 8-minute song. Am I not right, Jenny?
You're white.
I'm white.
You're white.
Yeah, this is hard to do.
I don't know the English.
hard.
Yes, it's hard.
It's difficult to speak with an accent if you're not used to it. I like the British accent.
Yes.
But sometimes I do a British accent. Someone told me you sound Irish. Sometimes you sound Scottish. I'm like, it's not easy.
But you want to sound like the elite
I want
Englishman.
to sound like the elite. I want to sound like Alex Jensen in This Morning. Hello, you're listening to What's Popping with Ryan, Jill and Jenny. And Jenny is going to drop the second bit of
Harry
news
Potter.
for you.
Yes.
But I did say the next news is about a very, very famous song.
Yes, and it is the still longest ever to top the U.S. charts.
Oh.
And an auction company has predicted the manuscripts for the song could fetch as high as $1.5 million.
Just the manuscripts?
Yes, just like several sheets
Man.
of paper.
What am I doing with my life? I'm going to sell this script right now.
Yes.
The radio script.
The radio script.
Yeah, I'll
of
probably get
course.
like $2.
Or less.
Or less, yes.
Okay, so Brian.
Yes.
Here is my question. Can you guess what the song is? Or you could probably sing it for us.
Well, the thing is, I kind of know the song because everybody knows that this song is
Very
a
popular.
very popular song in
About-
America.
yes.
Like, I don't think a lot of Koreans or other parts of Asia know that this song is this popular.
Yeah.
But in the Western world,
it's
this
like
song,
the culmination of
Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee and the levee was dry. Blah, 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 blah. I forgot all the lyrics after that. That's how famous it is. Everyone
Yes,
knows the melody.
Right.
Yes.
So, the American Pie, that's the answer, manuscript will be auctioned for the first time.
Oh.
Wonderful. Is that a say what moment for you?
For me, that's more like a auction. That's not a say what moment for me. That for me, there's like, help me.
Help me?
That's a help me.
Why?
I want to
you?
sell something that's that could be sold at an auction and hopefully make
Maybe
$1.5
a
million.
t-shirt, you know,
I should do
or
that.
like sweaty t-shirt.
I'm gonna go online, change my name,
Yes.
not to Brian. Like my name is Eddie
Murphy?
Who. Eddie, and
Eddie
I still have to be
Murphy.
Asian, so I'll be Eddie Who, and I'm selling Brian Juice T-shirts.
Wow, that will fetch, you know.
Hopefully, I can make some money.
$3.
Hopefully,
Some
not
money.
$1.5 million, but close enough.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
American Pie by Don McLean.
McLean.
Yeah, McLean is one of the representative songs in the canon of American pop music.
Yes, it is.
And the original manuscript of the 1971 hit song is to be auctioned for the first time. Great. So it is 16 pages long. And on them, I saw the image actually. And you can find the handwritten and typed drafts by McLean himself.
Oh.
And you know what the funny part is? He
What?
admitted he has just decided to sell the papers on a whim.
Oh, so it's not like he had this whole idea of why he wanted to sell. He's like,
just
you know
on
what?
a whim.
Let's just sell
Whimsical
it.
guy. Yes.
Okay, let's see how much
Sell
I
it.
can get for it.
$1.5 million.
That's a lot of money, man.
Yes,
For
it
some
is.
paper. Okay.
And Oh, well, of course, one of the most fascinating facts about the song is the lyrics. They're still disputed for their interpretation.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. I drove my Chevy to the levee,
The levee was dry.
The levee was dry. So what are you talking about?
Yes, but he wouldn't say, actually. But it is known to contain various metaphors ranging from the Vietnam War, the threat of nuclear attack from Soviet Russia, to the death of President Kennedy, and so on. So many different topics in one song. What do you think?
I'm trying to think about the lyrics and trying to connect it to the song and what the story is, and I don't know how to connect, but okay, if that's what you want to say.
So, and Matt Glean has admitted in the past that the ambiguity of the lyrics was intentional.
Okay.
He said the song grew out of his experiences and that it was a mystical trip into his past.
Oh, so it's like a little time machine.
Yes,
Okay.
about his own little story.
Alrighty.
And of course, the song was reintroduced to a new generation in 2001. It was covered by none other than, you know who it is?
I don't know who covered it.
Madonna.
She really covered this song?
Yes.
I never heard her version, that's why.
You should
have you
try
heard it?
Yes, I have. I actually
If you
heard-
compare the two versions, what would you prefer?
I actually like Madonna's version better.
Oh, really?
Because there was this part like, and good old guys were drinking whiskey and wine, singing this will be the day that I'll die. And I think
See, that's why that song scares me. I don't want to know the day that I die. Say this will be the day that I die.
airplane crash.
Don't say so. I hate planes.
Joking.
You said
I'm sorry. I'm joking.
You're mean.
Yes, I am mean.
Today's your
I
last
am
day.
mean.
You're not working here anymore.
You can't fire me.
Bye, Mrs. Jenny Pie. Today you
I'm not a
are gonna
pie.
get fired. It is Friday and I'm saying goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay.
Well, we are talking about the song right now. This is the Don McLean version, not the Madonna version. And the
Yes.
song is called American Pie. Yes, that was Don McLean with American Pie.
American Pie.
Of course, a lot of youngsters are probably tuning in and be like, I've heard this song before. I'm pretty sure everyone's heard the song before, but
Right.
you're not sure who sang it,
Right.
what the song's about. But now
The lyrics.
are confusing to everyone. Like I said, it could be, the whole Kennedy situation
Yes.
or breakups.
Vietnam War.
So many ambiguous little stories for this song.
Right.
But the song exists, y'all. Now we're moving on to the next bit of news.
Yes, it's our last news for today.
Okay.
And we have Dave Grohl announced as Record Store Day 2015 ambassador.
Oh,
So, good position.
cool.
So we all know that Dave Grohl is the frontman of Foo Fighters. And of course, he was the drummer in Nirvana before forming the Foo Fighters.
Very true. I knew that.
True. And Grohl will serve as a Record Store Day ambassador.
Oh.
Have you heard about the day, Brian?
I have no idea what this day is. Record Store Day Ambassador?
Yes. Well, that was launched back in 2008, and it is an annual one-day event celebrating the independent record shop culture, vinyl sales, and physical music releases.
Oh, this is awesome then.
This is
Because
really
now you
awesome.
you can't just download music, but
Right,
they're celebrating
right.
the actual
The
hard
physical-
copies, the tapes,
Yes.
the CDs, the
Yes.
vinyls, all the records, all that good stuff.
Yes, I really like the idea of this too. In the era of digital MP3 players and illegal downloads, I think it's very symbolic about music.
Yes, it is. And it's really disturbing that the era of digital magazines and digital
Yes.
players and MP3 players, it's here. Back in the day, like 20 or 30 years ago, we thought about
Right.
would this day ever come? And then now it's
Right.
here. And it's sad because a lot of people are using less and less actual books and
Right.
paperback stuff.
I think it kind of, makes us less human in some ways.
It does feel that way. I feel like the robots are taking over or something.
Yeah.
And I've recently saw a video online too. Somebody created this robotic ping pong pad thingy. So he's in his garage
Wow.
playing ping pong with a robot arm.
Wow, so
It's
good for
creepy.
exercise. Yeah, a little
It's
bit.
kind of scary. I'm like, he takes the fun out
Right,
of playing with an actual friend
Yeah,
and
a
having
little
a
chat.
conversation.
Right. So that's...
So what do you do if you get mad at the robot? You break it? Then you have to buy a new one. That's a lot of money.
Right.
Yes. Anyways, talking about Grohl. And I
Yes.
think, I specifically, and I think that he is the perfect dude for this position.
Yes, me
Yes.
too. I agree. Because, actually he grew up in Springfield, Virginia in the
Okay.
70s and 80s. And actually in his personal blog, he said record shops were magical, mysterious places that he spent all of his spare time in. and
That's
money,
true.
of course, enjoying his afternoon full of discovery. And I just can, imagine a boy, holding on to his pocket money and going to a record shop and browsing through all the albums and, just having fun.
Yeah, and
in his
you
own
see
little
the
world.
new covers and the artists and why an artist designed their album to look this
Yeah,
way.
the design.
Now it's just like it's a picture online.
Yeah, right.
You can't touch it.
No, it's less moving in some way. Okay, and this year's Record Store Day, the important part, falls on April 18th.
Okay. Okay. So for those of you guys who are interested in the Record Store Day,
Yes.
go find out more information and see what you can do to actually be a part of this wonderful day.
Right.
April 18th.
April 18th.
And right now we're going to get into a song to wrap up our segment, and the song is by Ben Folds. And the song is called Video Killed the Radio Star. Alrighty, that was Video Killed the Radio Star by Ben Folds. And right now it is time to wrap up everything for our show today. So thank you,
Yes.
Ginny, for coming in.
Thank you for having me as always.
You always have some interesting news.
Yes, and don't fire me.
I'm not firing you.
You said you'd fire me.
I said I'm going to put you on fire.
Huh.
I'm going to
No,
I'm
you
going to
said-
gasoline on you
That's more cruel. You are so cruel.
because I got an attitude problem.
You got an attitude problem. Okay.
But thank you guys for tuning in today. Hope you guys have a wonderful holiday weekend here in Korea. And of course, in other parts of the world, hope you guys had a fun Friday.
Fun Friday.
Or for a lot of people, it might be a Thursday night still.
Right.
Yes, so if it is Thursday night for you, have a wonderful evening. And we have a great song to wrap up our show. This is
Yes.
Tweet featuring Missy Elliott with Oops, Oh My. And we'll be back on Monday. This is Brian on TBS EFM and
And Ginny on TBS efm.
we're signing off. Peace!